This video is sponsored by PokemonStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCG code cards. They are compatible with TCG Live, and you can of course get everything on the website for 5% off using the coupon code ZapdosTCG. This video is also sponsored by Cardmarket.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day, and you can do it as well. And you can use the referral name ZapdosTCG to help support the channel. This video is also sponsored by YourPlaymat.com. This is a platform where you're able to, of course, create your own custom playmat. They have, of course, capabilities to ship worldwide, and you can get 10% off by clicking the link down below. So definitely check it out. Last but not least is Dragon Shield, the best brand to protect your beautiful cards. You can of course there's links down below for US and European people, and you can of course get your best quality sleeves available, as well as deck boxes and binders. Thanks so much for sticking around with the commercials. I hope you enjoyed today's upload. If you do, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button, and let's get this video going. Sup YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here, and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. On this channel you get daily Pokemon TCG uploads, so be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Today we're going to be checking out a very wacky, crazy Lost Box deck that has the answers for everything in the meta. So there's even a Tropius in here, which is bananas. See where we're going with this? So big shout out to, of course, Kristian Hodas from Slovakia, which actually was playing this to a top 4 finish over at the Stuttgart Regionals, which is insane. So it actually concludes that super effective glasses is busted. So this list is actually playing some town store in here, as well as these super effective glasses. These super effective glasses allow you to actually do the weakness against your opponent ×3, which is actually kind of crazy. We're going to be using the super effective glasses onto stuff like the Tropius, so you can actually one-shot Charizard EX kind of nicely. We also have action with the Iron Hands, and Iron Hands, of course, is a menace in the format right now, actually knocking out Comfey's, Ralts, Curliels, etc., and taking additional prize cards for that with the Mimikyu very much. We're going to power everything up with the means of Mirage Gate. The Mirage Gate is definitely going to be helping out to power off these Pokemon up. We even have Galarian Moltres V in here as a Darkness Pokemon, which can absorb the energies from the discard pile, so Darkness energies that is. There's even a random gift energy in here, there's Zinnia for additional draw power, so actually it's such a wild list that I'm very curious to see how it will flow. We of course have Cramorant, and there is no Sableye in here. Instead, they just have all the counter attackers in here. Minior for the Snorlax matchup, Roaring Moon to one-shot anything in the game, even a Moltres as a backup. We have Raikou, and there's the Tropius, so lots of different energies thrown in this list, and it actually paid off. There's Raihan in here, and most importantly, we're going to be using Colress Experiment and a couple of vacuums here to go as quickly as we can to go to that 7 count so we can attack instantly. So let's test out this Lost Box counter box. It is something I really don't know how it will play against the meta, but we do have a little bit of a theory. You do have super effective glasses. You can search it out with Town Store, and you can attack. As a known fact, Iron Hands with MP very much can now also one-hit KO an Inteleon VMAX, which is crazy, or just a Palkia VSTAR. So you're going to be taking additional prize cards with MP very much on Pokemon you weren't expecting. Only slaps 120 damage, but with super effective glasses ×3, that's 360, alright, and that's a huge amount of damage. Okay, let's see if we can win some games today with this funky build. If you guys are enjoying the content that we're pushing out every day, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Only takes 1 tiny second every time, but does help out the channel tremendously. I want to thank everyone out there as well for the 1.5 million views this year. The 2023 year was fantastic, competitive wise as well as adventurous wise, because we traveled all across the world. We even went to Japan, Yokohama, Tokyo, all those wonderful places. So it only motivates me more to play this game. So let's see. Starting off with a Ninja, that's not bad. Even a Vacuum. Oh, there's Mew with Path. That's interesting. We do have a Roaring Moon, which can insta-evaporate, which is nice. And we also have access. Let's take 2 mulligans. Yes, lots of Nest Balls. Let's go. Okay, looks like it's the fusion build of Mew. And they will be able to go first, right? They could slap down Path if they want to, but we have Vacuum. So against a Mew VMAX deck, we actually are not playing Spiritomb. So we will need to fly with a Cramorant first and then have Roaring Moon and Galarian Moltres finish the job later. There are 5 Darkness energies in the deck. So these are going to be the deck, the Pokemon we're going to be using here to clean the game off. And we have a very great start with VIP Pass and a bunch of Nest Ball. So we can even draw with Greninja, and we can switch around to a Comfey. So the thing we want to be searching for is Colress's Experiment, and then after that we are going to be slamming with Cramorant, eating up the Meloetta, knocking that out of play, and then also slapping down some Pokemon here that we can instantly summon the Roaring Moon or I think Roaring Moon is actually pretty good here if there's a stadium in play. Oh, look at that, instantly a lot of VIP passes, so a bunch of Comfeys. Can we go for turn 1 MP very much? Depends on if we find... how many colors are in the deck, to be honest. Also, Roaring Moon seems to be priced, but Galarian Moltres can do the exact same thing, so that's not the biggest issue in the world. 4 colors in there, okay. And 3 Mirage Gate, 4 Sealstone as well, so let's go with this. We will waste 1 additional Nest Ball for an additional Comfey. We have a lot of Nest Balls, but I will save them. I'm not going to slap down any 2-pricer just yet. VIP Pass could also get some stuff, I suppose, but we could also burn that card, I suppose. Let's just go for concealed cards. Yeah, it's going to be tricky, right? Switch card into a Comfey. Flower selecting. There's a Town Store. Town Store immediately at least can get the Galarian Moltres out, right? They could Lost City that, I suppose, which could become technically scary. I don't want to rope as well, so I'll take the Town Store for now. We are currently sitting at 1 card in that loss, so we can attach Retreat, but the more impactful stuff here, they're actually going to knock out this... I don't know if they're going to have Lost City. They don't have the biggest draw power, only one of these available. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna go for Nest Ball. I'm gonna get the Galarian... should I wait? I could also get the Raikou out, right? Then get this guy get knocked out, then go for the Moltres instead. Sounds like a better plan, right? Because if I slap down Moltres, it could actually end up in the Lost Zone, which is actually pretty scary. We're gonna go for the Town Store up next, using that Town Store and actually getting that Forest Sealstone. Let's go. Activating the Forest Sealstone for the one and only Colress. Yes, that's also a way you can find Colress. We still have that Battle VIP Pass, by the way. We can play that so we don't draw into it, or just vacuum that away, I suppose. Colress, let's see. Definitely the Moltres energies. Let's see. Town Store again. So when Path comes to shove. We still have Vacuum, right? But they don't have that many... Town Store, I think I'll just go with these. Just get the not showing them anything quite yet. Currently sitting at 3 cards in the Lost Zone. We can easily vacuum that VIP Pass away and attach Retreat, I suppose. Currently sitting at a Lightning Energy in the discard, but I think I'll just attach here. I will vacuum away the VIP Pass. Get rid of the... Town Store could help to get super effective glasses. It also could help them, so no, I'm not going to be doing that. Gonna slap down my Cramorant. Raikou can also take KOs, by the way, in this matchup if we just escape rope. Retreat. Going with the Cram and spitting innocently. Let's go. So the Meloetta has been taken care of. And we also take maybe Roaring Moon from the prize cards. Nope, it is a Switch card though. Switch card is not bad. Currently sitting at 5 cards in that Lost Zone. If we are able to go to 7, we can activate Mirage Gate and start swinging with a Raikou, or we can activate Galarian Moltres, which can easily power itself up, right? So we can concealed cards, get rid of a Darkness Energy. There's already a Darkness Energy in the discard pile, which means we only need 1 Mirage Gate to activate Galarian Moltres because it activates by itself, and there's 3 of them in the discard pile. Oh. Just a Retreat? Switch card? Okay, I think they don't have a lot of force by their side. Maybe just Mew VMAX. Are they gonna have Judge? They need Judge here because otherwise they're gonna be really, really sorry. They don't even have draw power here. Just Choice Bells. Any other card you could play. There's a boss's orders. Okay, they're gonna go after Raikou, which is very good. Now they're only able to draw one card with the Fusion Strike system, and we're gonna instantly respond with the Galarian Moltres here. So hopefully no Mew here. If there's no Mew coming to town, that's gonna be knock this guy out and win the game. And that's how good this deck can be, because Galarian Moltres powers itself up. I know we still do not have the Mirage Gate, but we will try and make do with it. Okay, here we go. Comfey. Next up, more Darkness Energies, sure. Let's slap down Galarian Moltres. I will wait with the Galarian Moltres. I will just go for concealed cards first. Get rid of an energy. We need to find more cards in the Lost Zone, right? Okay, Colress. That's the way to do it. That's definitely a way to do it. Currently sitting at 1 here. We can still search with Nest Ball to see how many energies could be priced. So Colress. Yeah, lots of cards that we don't. Yeah, Roaring Moon, by the way, with the Hisuian Heavy Ball. This Grass Energy. Could Grass Energy work? There's already 1 Grass Energy in the discard pile. Actually, in the Lost Zone. The Vacuum could get us to some more cards, which we don't really need. Yeah, it's gonna have to be a Rope, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess so. Hisuian Heavy Ball. Yeah, these are great. So, with that being said, we are still not able to power up Galarian Moltres because of the fact that we only have 1 Dart. We need a Mirage Gate. We need a Mirage Gate. We could already spoil the opponent here by getting the Roaring Moon out. 1 Mirage Gate and double the Super Rod. That's gonna be so painful. These prize cards are really painful. Flower selecting. Mirage Gate, alright. Definitely nice. I'm gonna check real quick what we have access to. Nest Ball. Okay, before we take anything, let's check out these energies. 1 Darkness Energy still in there. Wow. Only 1. That's crazy. Okay, we're gonna have to go for Galarian Moltres. Power yourself up. Yay. Thanks to that, now we can also use the Mirage Gate for 1 little measly energy. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. This Moltres is better than I expected. So who needs Spiritomb when you can do this? Also gift energy on it, and we switch card, and we destroy the Mew VMAX with the the scoop. Let's go. Okay. That was a little bit of brain power, a lot of like crucial prizes, like double Super Rod, Roaring Moon in there, so that was kind of tricky. But the deck flowed. You don't have to be afraid of Mew VMAX because you can Spit, you can Moltres, and then you can also a Roaring Moon. So no need to be afraid of Mew VMAX. It is a deck that can easily be taken down by this counter Lost Box deck, and usually the Lost Box decks were actually playing Drapion V for the Mew VMAX matchup or Spiritomb, but this has the Darkness package in there because you can also respond to other 2-price decks, which is very cool. So you can, let's go turn 1 Iron Hands, actually turn 1 or turn 2, then respond with a Roaring Moon or maybe something else, maybe Tropius with the super effective glasses against Charizard. Lots of things are possible. Okay, and I think this list definitely wants to be going first because you want to get as many cards in the Lost Zone so you can activate Mirage Gate by your 2nd turn, right? Because getting this off in turn 1 is pretty much impossible. Alright, Iron Hands, we're gonna have to work with you. I already want attachment, but no switch outs there. Okay, looks like we're up against DTE. Looks like Iron Valiant. The Psychic build, meaning they're going to be playing Zatus. I'm afraid of benching down my Comfeys here. I could slowly attach to an Iron Hands, but that's pretty tricky. Okay, Roaring Moon as well. Roaring Moon is pretty good. Okay, Mimikyu? What? Sure, we have the Colress. If we slap down low HP Pokemon, we're going to get punished. But on the other hand, we can then activate Raihan, I suppose. VIP Pass, a bunch of Comfeys. Comfey and Greninja. Raikou could also be powered up instantly. This is going to be a tricky matchup in the sense that they can actually punish our low HP Pokemon here. But there's no other way. There is literally no other way. We need to get these out to draw to the deck because I don't want to get stuck with my Iron Hands. Zinnia. Could get cards in the loss zone, but I'm gonna have to attach here, I guess. Yikes. That's not what you want to be seeing, right? Just Iron Hands against the world. It's also not great starting Iron Hands against this kind of deck because I'm expecting Iron Valiant to just circle around us. I don't even know if we have an answer for that. If we get knocked out, we can at least go for a Raihan attachment so we can arm press, I suppose. And then arm press into MP very much for 3 prize cards. Could happen. Or we can MP very much on the Squack. Is this actually playing Counter Catcher? Yes, it is. It's 1 copy. So technically, we can get 3 prize cards on the Squack. Okay, Escape Rope. Yeah. What you gonna do with that? Take my Comfey. So now that Iron Hands is back on the bench and we can Raihan attachment and get 3 prize cards on a Squack ability, I'm feeling a little bit easier right now. Although we can also use the first attack and KO. Yeah, the Mimikyu is not doing anything currently. There's Town Store, which means we can get the Forest Seal Stone. And there's not too much space left for an additional Iron Valiant, right? Iron Valiant, and Yoga Loop. They would need another Iron Valiant to do their muckus. I am very scared currently. I am not gonna lie. We also need Mimikyu VMAX. What is going on here on the ranked ladder? Okay. The ominous numbers. 4 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon any way you like. Okay. Get rid of the Red Zard as well. 2 energies. Very wild lists. Playing some Psychic energies. Playing... I haven't seen Fire energy, so they're not playing Entei. Acerola. Your opponent reveals their hand. Wow. They just draw 4. That's not bad. We could get Yoga Looped. We could Zinnia's Resolve. If we get knocked out, we can use Raihan. But I would preferably want to use Colress's Experiment here to get as many cards in the lost zone as possible. I wonder if they have any more switch. They have 4 Seal Stones, so they technically could go for the Yoga Loop play. Oh dang, this matchup. If I didn't slap down any Comfeys, they would just... they could have just slapped my active. Escape Rope, sure. And now they can force Seal Stone for the DTE or another switch out. We will lose 1 Comfey, but that's alright. We can respond with a Roaring Moon afterwards. So they can Yoga Loop. Maybe can they do it again? They cannot KO this Comfey. So I think the better choice is going for Colress and then Raihan. That's the better choices here because Iron Hands can take 3 prize cards on the Squack. Also KO the Mimikyu. So, but we only have 1 counter catcher. So they also have a Radiant Zard that throws itself back in the deck, so they can have an answer if they're if we are ahead in price rate. So we'll see what happens. Zinnia's Resolve also pretty good here. Yeah, turn 1 Yoga Loop. What else is new? Sure. I don't think you're gonna knock out the Ninja here. I'll just promote the Comfey. They could attack with the Mimikyu. Put 3 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon for each prize card your opponent has taken. 0. we haven't taken any prize cards, so Mimikyu currently doing nothing. They did slap back that Mimikyu VMAX. This is not a matchup you can easily pilot. Definitely not with starting Iron Hands. What should we do? What is the best option here? Is it the best option to go for Iron Hands, Raihan, and getting 3 prize cards on the Squack, but then the Mimikyu gets activated and slaps more damage counter spread? Or should we use Colress's Experiment first? Interesting situation. We do have the Mirage Gate in hand, but we need to go to 7. And without Comfeys, that is going to be very, very difficult. So I think going for Colress first is the better situation, right? We can definitely uptrade with Iron Hands on Squack ability. But then we still need to knock out 2 more Pokemon. And the only way to do that is by using the Roaring Moon. Can also attack with Galarian Moltres, but nothing is weak to darkness. except for Mimikyu, which we can technically KO with the Galarian Moltres V. Squawk and Seize? What? Can they still Squawk and Seize? What? Is this the glitch that was announced? Like, if you use Yoga Loop and it's back to your turn, does it still count as your first turn? I think that's just crazy. They're just abusing the system. I didn't even know this was technically possible. What is this? Put 4 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon. If you play Acerolas Premonition, 13 damage counters? What? Place 13 damage counters. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, our Colress' experiment strategy goes down the drain with that. I guess we have no shot but to go for... What is this? Second attack? Yeah, that's pretty useless. They're definitely gonna take the Comfey down, right? Or not? Just the Ninja? Well, maybe I should have promoted the Ninja that way. No, they're taking the Comfey. It's fine. It is fine. Okay. Well, this is kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy. Okay. I'm gonna check real quick what my prize cards are. Minior for the memes of it. Yeah, lots of VIP passes. Colress. Sure. We're gonna have to swing with the Iron Hands, mates. We will have to swing with the Iron Hands. Town Store. Taking the Forest Seal Stone out of the deck. Going for my last draw power with yeah, we need this energy, by the way. Raihan. Counter Catcher. I don't know if we're gonna be winning with this strategy, but it's fine regardless. Counter Catcher, this one. And Arm Press for KO. Yeah, we could have taken 3 prize cards, but they only have like multiple prize Pokemon here. Maybe I should have Arm Pressed the Mimikyu. Oh no, the Mimikyu's gone, so it was fine. Lots of Colress' experiment. We can try to punch a little bit. We're equal in price trade currently, but they have just Yoga. They can Yoga Loop again, right? What is going on here? This Squawkabilly shenanigans was insane. It was insane. This guy can... How many Acerolas are in there too? But that's actually crazy. Like 13 damage counters. But you need to play Acerolas Premonition. That's super unique, this deck. Not gonna lie. But I don't know if the way that the Squawkabilly worked on their Yoga Loop turn works. I think that is not the way it's supposed to go. But hey. Okay, maybe we punch this guy and then we Iron Hands. That's only 160. Then we're not gonna get there, right? It's a 3 prize Pokemon, so Escape Rope. Taking Yoga Loop, then damage us. Yo, I don't even know. I don't even know a world where we win this because we have 0 cards in the Lost Zone currently. We could technically get a Cramorant to spit and then... We don't even have Hand Disruption as well. Have this Minior, which can do literally nothing in this matchup. Super unique deck though. But I think there's even the Red Zard, so... Is there a way out? We've already used Counter Catcher. We're gonna go with Yoga Loop, loop it again, slap us... Nah, I don't see a way out. I'm gonna have to concede here. Because we had 0 cards in the Lost Zone. So Iron Valiant, kind of a big deal against this kind of deck. We don't have Jirachi to protect ourselves from the Yoga Loops that could potentially happen. And in this list, if you don't have cards in the Lost Zone, Mirage Gate is pretty useless. I think the only thing I could have done is like the thing I did is like take 2 prize cards with the Iron Hands, but that's about it. If we used Colress' experiment and maybe at that point could have summoned the Roaring Moon, but they still had the Radiant Charizard to respond in the mid to late game, so we would have never won that prize trade, let's be honest. Okay, let's play another one with this Turbo, Semi-Turbo. We have Lost Vacuums, we don't have Pokestops, but we do have the Town Stores. Yeah. Turbo Lost Box-ish. It's a, I would call it counter Lost Box. It's more reasonable. Wanna go first? Yes. Let's go. Okay, this is a very great opening hand. With this, we can do literally everything except find... We don't have Colress, but on our first turn, it is as good as it can get. We have the Cram, we have the Comfey, we have the VIP Pass. We can even like already attach to a Raikou if need be. Depends on if Greninja is prized or not. If Greninja is not prized, we probably use that for more drop power, so we can try and find Colress. Okay, a Manaphy in the active position. That's already great news. We're gonna have to slap down this. We're gonna slap down this. We're gonna go for VIP Pass, get the Ninja. If there's an turn to Iron Hands, can that be feasible? Should we go for this strategy? We have a Switch card already. Yeah, I think an Iron Hands should be pretty good here. Flower selecting. An energy or super effective glasses. I think the energy here. I still don't know if we're up against Charizard or not. That's the funny thing. I will use the concealed cards. Let's go. Town store. Okay, that's not bad. We will switch cards into the Comfey. We will use flower selecting. Another tool. Cool. More draw power. I don't... If it's Charizard, we might need this tool. So I'm scared. Should we keep it? Should we keep it? I'll keep it just in case. It might end up not being the correct decision, but at least yeah, there's Town Store as well to get the Colress experiment and stuff. So could slap down the Town Store, but I could help them out as well. I will wait with the Town Store, and I'm just gonna be attaching onto Iron Hands, meaning we only need one attachment and a Mirage Gate to get this bad boy started. Okay, end of turn. Let's see. I have the super effective glasses because I don't know what I'm up against. If I had known I was up against something else, I probably would have thrown that in the Lost Zone, so that would have been more drop power for the Greninja. But we have Town Store, which can instantly grab us the Colress experiment, which is awesome. Okay, looks like Lost Box mirror match, and they're playing Jet Energies, indicating they are probably playing Lost Tina. We can definitely do a lot of things. Thankfully, we still have the Town Store. If they slap down Path to the Peak, we can still get rid of that. One Lightning Energy in that discard pile. And we are already at 2 cards in the Lost Zone. We can go Comfey into Colress into Vacuum. Or just Colress and Vacuum should be enough. That's 4. Yeah, Colress and Vacuum should be enough to go to 7 with the flower selecting here. Okay, Mirage Gate already. That's super huge. I will Town Store already. Use the Town Store to get the Forest Seal Stone. That will grab us the Colress's experiment, but I would rather find Colress's experiment here. There's a Super Rod or Escape Rope. Take the rope. And then we will... Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to slap down this. Gonna have to go for Forest Seal Stone. I will rope again. Like if we sit currently, if we use Colress and the Vacuum, we get there, right? You can always use Cramorant as well here, I suppose, but it's better to use Iron Hands. Sure. Flower selecting first, you never know what you get. Mirage Gate again. Doubling up on Mirage Gate seems pretty good. We are at 4. So now it's time for the Star Alchemy. We didn't find Colress's experiment, which is a bummer. Let's get the Colress. Only 2 of them in there, by the way. There's Lightning Energy in here. There's enough stuff in there. So if we need to find Vacuum, most likely. Okay, this is the Vacuum. That's nice. Tropius, probably not necessary. Let's take this. Let's take that. Tropius? One prize Pokemon? Nah, this is fine. It's time for some Mirage... yeah, first vacuum, then Mirage Gate action, right? We vacuum... not Nest Ball, maybe super effective glasses, which is not necessary here. Get rid of the town store. And now Mirage Gate is unlocked. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough to go for the MP very much instantly, so... Lightning... Darkness... And then another Mirage Gate. This one. Yeah, might as well put... Darkness here. This one here. And we even have the gift energy, which is super nice. We retreat. And then a turn to MPU very much. This is what the deck's supposed to do, right? Turn to Iron Hands, taking 2 prize cards. The board of the opponent still has not developed. Counter catch, probably something we won't be needing anytime soon, because of the fact we're ahead in the price rate. Super nice and easily. Okay. Keep on selecting some flowers, mates. So, how can they respond? If they knock out this Iron Hands, we draw cards until we have 7. So you cannot like use the Roxanne play afterwards, right? We can always rope. Only 1 rope in the discard pile. So we can rope our way to another 2 prize Pokemon. There are 3 ropes in here, so that's cool. But the list is doing miracles. If you're not up against Iron Valiant, that is. Okay, Giratina, a cologne? Yo, this is a spicy Tina list. A random cologne for Greninja plays. Could also help against other random abilities like Klefki, for example. But yeah, more importantly, shutting down Manaphy with the canceling cologne. How many cards in their lost zone? Can they respond? 6. Maybe the Torton instantly. Imagine energy going onto the... Oh, they can actually take 2 prize cards with the Ninja, but then we take 2 prize cards again with our Iron Hands. Maybe we even Super Rod that in. Okay, nothing. Wow. If you do nothing with that, you're probably going down. Super Rod. Take nothing. Colress. We get... meh. Mirage Gate, Super Rod, Town Store. These are all great cards. Take them all down. And let's go. MP very much. Again. Like, I'm not afraid of keep using Iron Hands here because they could Roxanne, but we have the gift energy. So, all these beautiful cards for the prize cards. We have double Mirage Gate, we have Super Rod. So, if we want, Iron Hands can single-handedly, see where we're going with this, take all the prize cards. This is the first Tina coming down. Tina could slap 160, but that's about it. It could actually go for Abyss Seeking Roxanne or maybe Counter Catcher plays and try and trap us. Everything on the bench has a 1 retreat cost. Doubling up on the Tina. Jet Energy. They will swing with this. We don't have a way to knock it out. And Escape Rope also does not work currently. So we're going to have to Arm Press. We don't have access to Arm Press. It's fine. Insta Colress from the Roxanne. What did you expect? We can knock it out if we power up Raikou here. Maybe I should have used the Super Rod earlier. But I wanted to use the Super Rod for the Iron Hand, so that does kind of make sense. If we just find Mirage Gate and Super Rod, we can KO Giratina with Raikou because their bench is filled up. Let's go. There is Mirage Gate and there is Super Rod, so that is game, set, and match. Even the vacuum to get rid of some stuff, so let's go. We can stop 220. We just easily retreat. Raikou, up to you. We Super Rod, get back Lightning and Grass and Darkness, whatever. And we Mirage Gate, Lightning, Darkness, and the Raikou runs away with the game here. So super nice and swiftly the game plan 2-2-2 for this counter lost box deck. So as you can see, turn to Iron Hands, can keep going with the 2-2-2 spam with the help of Raikou. Lots of opponents are not careful of their bench space, and that's where Raikou can definitely punish opponents. And there's also the threat of a random Roaring Moon. As an additional attacker, also the Galarian Moltres sets itself up with 1 Mirage Gate because you can definitely use the Dire Flame Wings and the attach of turn to attach to Comfey to retreat. So lots of avenues here. So cool deck. I don't know how long they've experimented with this deck, but it's definitely paying off. They got top 4 at the Stuttgart Regionals out of almost 1,000 players, so there's definitely something there. Okay, last opponent of the day. It's called, they're called Gravity? Yeah. Let's see here. We go first again. Hopefully lots of Comfey's VIP Pass switch outs. That's what we want to see on the opening hand. Yeah, everything we wanted except for a Pokemon. If that was just a Comfey, I would have been so satisfied, but nope. It's hopefully not gonna be... also, because you're not playing Sableye, you do open up a lot of slots for just a Turbo Mirage Gate box. And lots of people are thinking, oh, I have to add in Sableye, I have to use Lost Mine, have to add in Psychic Energies. What this list just says, oh, these are the most popular decks in the format, I can KO them with weakness, let's go for that instead. And if we're taking a look at the meta right now, I don't know this list, how it performs. Yeah, we do have the Iron Hand, so I think this is actually pretty good. Just screw the Lost Mine late game shenanigans, just go consistency in your early lead, right? Okay, we have Comfey. A Galarian Moltres, which is a 4 Sealstone target, of course, but if it's up against Mew, you can also use it to KO Mew VMAX or Genesect. Slaps 190 exactly, so... Okay. They have the mulligan. Congratulations. Another Comfey, really? Well. We're gonna have to go as quickly as possible. We have the Iron Hands, we have the Ninja in here. We didn't see how many, 4 Colress and 4 Mirage Gates, and then 2 Lightning, 2 Grass, 5 Darkness. Perfect. Okay, let's circle around our little Comfeys, shall we? Flower selecting number 1. Darkness Energy. Well, that's an easy choice. Switch card, let's go. And flower selecting. What do we get? Vacuum or Tropius? In this situation, we already have a Vacuum, and I don't want my Comfeys to get knocked out, if you see where we're going with this. So I will have the Tropius here be a tiny little bit... If they rope, they can KO a Comfey, but I really don't want that because my hand is actually pretty bad. I don't want to slap down this Galarian Moltres. We could rope into Tropius. We're definitely going to be losing a Comfey, right? I want to use both of them. So I will just go for this. And I will... Escape rope already? Nah, they're probably going to use escape rope, right? I think so. So we will wait. We will wait with this strategy. Yeah, we could switch card into Tropius and then rope. Nah, it's gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to play it patiently. The reason why we slapped this down is that they could rope, and then... Yeah, we have to at least have something, right? Hisuian Heavy Ball, Cramorant. Yeah, if they escape rope, they could actually KO Tropius, which is something I would prefer here. Play 1 escape rope. If they play 2, we are screwed, but... On the other hand, Moltres could power itself up. Attachment. Oh, Darkness Energy is alright. Hisuian Heavy Ball. Maybe they're playing the exact same 60. You never know. Flower selecting. Why can't we not find... This is not a great hand. I did slap down my Pokemon. Maybe a little bit proactively. Maybe I should have not slapped down Galarian Moltres, but I'm... Yeah. Cramorant. Do they already have enough? 2 cards. No Colress. No Colress, just pass. I know you want to pass. Path. We have Vacuum, that's great. Whew, dodged the bullet right there, so we are live. We have the Gift Energy, not that we need that. Flower Selecting, where is Colress? There is Colress, alright, just have to call by its name, and there we go, Colress. Cramorant, Colress, and switch cards. We have enough switch cards already. I think the Darkness Energy is sufficient here. Alright, we don't have access to MP very much. We can just knock out their draw power, right? Currently sitting at... We can go to 7 if we want to. Switch... we're definitely gonna be slapping with this. So I will switch card, go for Comfey, use a Flower Selecting. What do we have? Super Rod or Town Store? Town Store is for a Sealstone. How many cards in our discard pile? 0. I think the Town Store is not bad. Town Store will allow us to attack with if we use another Colress experiment for the Ampu very much. And we will wait with that. For now, I will just attach Retreat and KO a Comfey. Let's go. We're gonna save all the rest for later. For now, we're just taking a 1 prize card, but we're gonna try and set up the Iron Hands next turn. We can get it out with the Forest Sealstone shenanigans. Slap down, Town Store. We use Town Store, Forest Sealstone. We use Colress. What do we need is double Mirage Gate, I suppose. Don't even know how many of... Yeah, all of them were in the deck, which is great. Path is also still around, so their Ninja will not work. Even if they slap it down, it will not work. We have a Water Energy. How many cards in the Lost Zone? Okay, 3. That's fine. You want to be amped? It's time. A Raihan. Okay. A Raihan onto Comfey, not onto Ninja. Okay, this looks... Another crazy Lost Box deck, and there's so many of them online here. Another Comfey. We cannot take 2 prize cards with Ninja. Looks a little bit similar to Torch 60. With Psychic Darkness. Raihan in there. I don't even know if Tor was playing Raihan. Okay, switch card. A Cram, eating a Cram. Cannibalism time. Sure. We can go to 7. Easily. We can also rally back if we want to with the Tropius. Yeah, it's all gonna have to come down to what we can find. Sure, there's a Roaring Moon. Town Store. Using the Town Store. Super effective glass is super useless right now. We do have the Forest Sealstone. We want Iron Hands and double Mirage Gate. That's all we are looking for. Let's try it out. Colress. Yo, that is crazy. All the cards we don't need. We can get the Ninja out, I suppose. Or attack again with a Cram. Attack again with a Cram. If we find Super Rod, right? Yeah, we're gonna Flower Selecting first. Mirage Gate, that's great. That's 1 Mirage Gate. Now that I think about it, with 4 Steel Soon, that's the 2nd Mirage Gate. That's crazy. Forest Sealstone. It's time for the Star Alchemy. And we get out Mirage Gate. How many of the energies are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's perfect. That's all I needed. Now we Nest Ball, find the Iron Hands once more. We are gonna... Yeah, the Cramp is not gonna be doing too much. Maybe the Escape Rope here is better. Yeah, I think the Escape Rope here is better. So we will Rope and then activate both Mirage Gates. Yeah, the Cramp can do what it wants, but we are definitely gonna be knocking out either a Comfey. Yeah, it's gonna be a Comfey. Time for some Mirage Gate action. This one, this one. Time for another Mirage Gate. 1, 2. Can even power up Moltres, but I think the Moltres won't be doing that much, right? Just in case we can Dire Flame Wings, right? What else could go wrong? Can also set up the Roaring Moon just in case they have something to... Maybe I should have waited with Escape Rope, by the way, because they can... Yeah. At this point, they could Roxanne, but I don't believe any of it. I will just... the Town Store could help them out. We have a Vacuum for some other place. I'll get the Gift Energy here. We might attack with this Galarian Moltres, by the way. Or with the Roaring Moon. Yeah, I'll just slap down the Roaring Moon here. It's not bad. I'll just attach here. We can Vacuum on that. It's fine, it's fine. Let's go. Thank you very much. We have the boss as well, so... What are we afraid of? What are we afraid of? I know there's like a lot of 2-prizers on the field, but can they deal with it? Counter Catcher. Not gonna work. We have boss. So a 1 E-Switch will also be pretty good here, I suppose, in this deck, because then you need a little bit less. Okay, they have 4 Sealstone as well. Maybe I should have vacuumed it. But I waited with my vacuum. Yeah, we just set up Roaring Moon and KO something with the Iron Hand, right? That's pretty much the game. 2-prizer there, or just if they come with a 2-prizer, we knock out that 2-prizer and then use Rally Back or Galarian Moltres to take the last couple of prize cards. We are good. And the prize race wise, we are doing good. We're 2 prize cards ahead. There's a big Iron Hands facing them down, and the only thing that could knock it out is, okay, the Escape Rope. Interesting. Interesting. We can give them a 1-prizer, I suppose. Yeah. This is as good as game, right? I don't even know how they can come back from that. They can ninja both Comfeys. But by the time that happens, we just have a Roaring Moon ready to go. Lots of funky attack. Escape Rope once more. Yeah, take this Comfey. Why not? The reason why I'm not giving up Tropius is that they might trap us and then start Sable Sprinkling. I don't even know what they're playing, so... They're playing Psychic Energy, so they're playing... the means necessary. Okay, this is the Cram Spits. Wow. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, the Cram Spit is not gonna stop us. Attachment here. Town Store. Yeah, we literally have nothing left. So I think I will just vacuum my cards if they Roxannas that we actually draw into something. And then slap down this. Yeah, our hand's looking pretty good, I suppose. Let's just amp away. Amp again. Let's go. We only need 1 energy to attack with Roaring Moon. And if Iron Hands goes down, we also need 1 energy to attack with Galarian Moltres. So there's 2 threats facing them down. What can take 4 prize cards currently? They cannot attack with Greninja. They could attack like a Roxanne and use Greninja to knock out both of my Comfeys. That would be pretty scary. That would indeed be pretty scary. There's Lumineon on field, but I don't know if it's gonna be making any difference. Roxanne? Do you play Roxanne? You're playing Path, so you might as well. Yeah. Roxanne does give us 2 cards though. It does give us 2 cards. A Hoopa? Randomly Hoopa? Okay, the Hoopa can dish out enough damage. Sure. That's also something we cannot knock out. Oh, we have to knock it out with Roaring Moon, right? Interesting. For a Seal Stone as well. Oh, this is gonna go down to the wire. I did clean off a lot of cards, or actually a lot of dead cards in hand by playing that vacuum. We need to find an energy, right? Currently setting 0 energies in. Yeah, the only 1 gift energy. How many Colress did we play? 2. That's kind of scary. Mirage Gate. So Hoopa will space us down. Yeah, the Roxanne play. Maybe I should have not slapped down the... Yeah, they're going with the Ninja here, 100%. Maybe I should have not slapped down. But then the Iron Hand survived. They cannot do that. They cannot attack with Ninja here. Otherwise they lose. What am I saying? So if they want to KO both Comfeys, there are going to be Comfeys around. Mark my words. So if we have a switch out, maybe Comfey can draw us out of this situation. Yeah, Comfey will have to draw us out of this situation because I think they're going to be attacking with the Hoopa. Raihan, we win. Come on, knock something out. Let's go. We can retreat Raihan and blow you up, right? Interesting. So maybe always leave an energy in the discard pile, right? But I do expect to get knocked out. That's the thing. You do expect to get knocked out at one point. Town Store. So even if something like a Path came down, could it not stop us? The Devolution shenanigans. Random Hoopa. Well, now we're gonna showcase Iron Hands getting knocked out, Roaring Moon getting the Hoopa like crushed with the Frenzied Gouging. Yeah, our Raikou is all the way down in the loss zone, so he's not gonna help us out. Or also their bench is not filled up, but you know. 700 damage, for real. Okay. Roaring Moon, show them what you're made of. Let's go. Raihan, Lightning Energy. And we get Greninja randomly. Can even just slap down the Town Store and just go for Calamity Storm. Let's go. And yeah, you're knocked out. 220. So the 220 number is also pretty good, because otherwise you just damage yourself, and sometimes against Sableye decks, not that good. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of the 4th place regional deck by Kristian Hodas. The counter Lost Box deck, I think it's very strong. It did showcase a lot of great strengths here that you don't have to, you just have to have turn 2 Mirage Gate. That's pretty much the deal here, and an early lead for Iron Hands is just super strong. If you enjoyed the video, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button, and of course check out my sponsors of the video. There is PokémonStore.com, the best place for TCG live code cards. Use the coupon code ZapDoysTCG for 5% off. There is yourplaymat.com to create your own custom playmatch. You can get 10% off by clicking that link down below today, so create your custom playmat for the new year. And there's dragonshield.com, links down below. You can use the coupon ZapDoys5 to get 5% off on sleeves, binders, deck boxes, you name it. There's cardmarket.com as the last sponsor. They are a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Use the referral name ZapDoysTCG to help support the channel. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your day, and thanks again for tuning in for today's upload. Peace.